When you set out to find love and be in a relationship or marriage, when you're looking to find the one, how do you know that they really, really, really love you? How can you know? Having this conversation with us is relationship coach and counselor Odada Okello. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Always lovely to see you. Luku nayo unakuanga hapa 10 over 10. Haukuanga kibahatisha. You look so nice.
Thank you. Asante sana.
Great. So today the question is, how do you know that he really, really loves me? Or she really, really loves me?
Awesome.
So I think tuanze na, if you're asking this question, then you probably believe in love. You probably believe in true love and that it exists.
Yes.
So we are here to confirm that it actually does exist.
It does exist. You see, love is life's treasure. Every human being honestly seek for it. So each and every person has that desire to be loved and to love. So hence the question arises, if he or she really loves me. You see, if you're in any relationship with anyone, your significant other, and whatever length of time, and you are unsure if they do really love you or not, then you're in a sad state of despair, because everybody wants to be assured that their significant other love them. But if you're there today and you're asking that question, I want to let you know you're not alone. I receive thousands and thousands of mails, people asking me, how would I know if he or she really loves me?
So we've established that this question actually is being asked by many people.
Many people.
So that means umejibu mara kadhaa.
Yes.
Na kuna direction basi. There's hope.
Yes.
Okay.
Especially when a gentleman have already said the magic words, I love you.
Yes.
And you're still not sure if he does, because love is not spoken. Love is not passive. Love is an action.
Yes.
Love is active. So do not believe what they say. Believe how they treat you. Even though a man might not say, I love you, but by the way they treat you, you will know you're loved, because I love you is such a huge word. It's such a huge word. It's so huge that people don't want to take their time before they speak it out. So if you find yourself questioning if you're being loved or not, then the best way is to go by how he treats you. You see, I'm not saying that words are not important. They're extremely powerful. But when it comes to love, actions speaks louder. So it doesn't matter if they say, I love you.
Or they didn't.
Or you should read what they said. So every sign that I'm going to give you today, not even one is passive. Not even one, it's because he said he loves me.
No.
All of them, it's because how he treats you and how he acts towards you.
Okay.
So I would go with the first one. The first one that I think that applies for both, because the dynamics are different. For a man to know a woman loves her, and for a woman, but I will try to pick that for both sides.
Okay.
The first one is giving. You see, when a man tells a woman, I love you, the next thing that follow is gifts and surprises. So one of the major reasons that you can, and major sign that you can put down on paper that this man loves you, is when he starts showering with gifts. Even the good book says, so God so loved the world that he gave.
Yes.
You see, every time you see love, there is giving.
Okay.
You can give without caring, but you cannot care. You cannot love without giving. So one of the way to know that you're being loved, it's even when you're being given silly things like tropical.
Yes.
Whatever it is.
A bougainvillea flower.
Yeah. You're being given a sweater to wear when it's cold. the gifts don't stop coming.
So it's not about the big gift. It's not the huge gestures that show you that, oh my God, he loves me because he bought me a car. It's in the little things as well.
The thoughts it's the thought that really matters, because he's always thinking of how to please you. And the only best way of pleasing someone is when the gifts keep on coming.
Okay.
I would go to the next point, because immediately a relationship starts with a lot of emotions and pomp and color, and love and lust feels the same. The only difference between love and lust is one gives and the other one takes.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you feel like this relationship is taking from you, then you're in a relationship.
Last relationship.
Yes, but if the gift keep on trickling in,
yes,
then you know that you are in a love relationship.
And just to note, this giving is not one-sided. So women.
Yes, this is both sides.
This is both sides.
Yes,
even you giving and him receiving, and him giving, you receiving. So yeah.
So that is really major.
Okay.
Number 2, I would say, is time. Time. It doesn't matter if a gentleman. Let me speak to ladies, because ladies are the one usually.
This is your camera, Odada. Waongeleshe.
Listen, ladies. It doesn't matter if that gentleman is in the presidential escort and in the protocol team. It doesn't matter how many hours they have to be there before the president. If he loves you, he will create time for you. Any gentleman who's telling you, I'm busy, I cannot see you today, I don't have much time, he's not into you. He doesn't love you.
You know, there are people who are constantly busy, but ukiangalia social media, alikuwa na time kukua mahali pengine na watu wengine.
They will always create time for you. You will find a gentleman dropping by your digs before he goes home. He will try get home early so that he can have this phone call with you. So time is not only physical, but time also is in the calling. You'll find like 6 of his missed calls, because when you know he's busy and you know he's at work and your mind is not there, but when you go check your phone, hani amepiga simu kama mara 6, because he wants to spend more time with you. Yes. So time is very important. Giving is very important.
And time is created.
Yes.
See, ati inakuanga tu hivyo. You might be busy, but out of your busy schedule, you create time.
Yes. If there's no giving and he doesn't create time for you, sister, start looking elsewhere.
Si wache. Is he mbili already? Check out.
Check out.
Check out.
These are major. The third one, this is let me say for ladies, because in the generation that we are living right now is people get married before they get married.
Yes.
So if the gentleman is only interested in you and is not interested in you beyond bedroom matters, then it's time to take a hike.
That's the last one.
Yeah, he is not a keeper. he is fulfilling and looking for his fleshly desires. You need to ask yourself these questions. Does it go beyond the minimum? Is his hits and his vibes only directed toward the bedroom? What are you doing tomorrow in the afternoon? Come to my house. You know, he's not even talking, let's go watch a movie.
For you.
He's not talking about let's go watch a football game.
Nothing outdoors.
He's only calling you when he's at home.
Uko home?
Uko home, ama come, mama ametoka, ama niko solo. Those are last dance.
Yes.
So I usually say sex is not enough glue to put people together.
You gave us a whole list. It's uko chini. It's uko number 4.
Yes, it's not enough glue to put people together. It's part of it. But if it's only that's where the man targets, then sister, you need to take a hike. Because even if a gentleman says he loves you, because they know, I came here the other time and I told you one of the greatest, and actually the greatest needs for a woman is to be loved.
Yes.
So a man will throw randomly those I love you statements just to get what he wants. But he's gotten what he wants, and it doesn't go beyond, can we hook up, we go have dinner, can we hook up, let's go for this dance, there's this movie that's come out, can we go watch? He's always telling you, Niko Kakeja.
Leoni Tuco-Kenya.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Site toroka baze kula fare of the sim.
Wow. But I think it's a great indicator that sometimes we confuse the words that are said to us and we do not see the actions that follow the words.
Yes.
So in one of the ways to just keep you focused on knowing that he or she is really, really, really in love with you is what are their actions, because that's what you see.
Absolutely. When a woman tells a man, I love you, a man should take that seriously, because women don't play with those words, because they know exactly what love means. See, men interpret love differently. When a woman tells a man, I love you, the only thing that hits in that man is this chick wants to have sex with me. But that's not what she's looking for.
Yeah.
She's looking for companionship. She's looking for relationship.
So you're saying it's easier for women to be able to say these words because probably we feel more and we'll think about it before we say it?
Well, women don't throw it there. It's not obvious. Even if they feel it, they won't speak about it.
Okay.
Because a man knows that one of the significant needs of a woman is love, they will always speak it. But you see, even the good book says, from the abundance of the heart, the mouth speak. But you see, the mouth can lie, but the heart won't. So follow the actions. Always look at the actions. I can tell you I love you, but sister, the way I'm treating you, I don't call you. I don't spend time with you. I am always busy. I don't give you no gifts. Especially ladies, you need to be aware of this. If the gifts are not coming your way, they're going the other way.
So they're gifts.
It doesn't.
So gifts are constant. They're just not coming my way.
Hata huo jamaa wa mjengo. Hata huo jamaa wa mjengo unadhani pesa yake haiko. Akona do, kuna dem anachukua ganji enough from this gentleman. So if the gifts are not coming your way,
they're going the other way.
They are going the other way. And when they're going the other way, that's where that gentleman spends his time.
So I'm just going to throw this to you. How did you know that he truly or she truly, truly, truly loves you? What are some of the indicators? Are you confused in that relationship? You're not so sure kama anakupenda ama akupendi because ya vitu anafanya ama vitu anasema. Send in your questions. Let's get that clarified. If the pointers mepatiano bado sija clarify enough, 111 that is our SMS line. We'll be receiving your questions and your stories as well as the show continues. But I'm going to ask a question, Odada, to you. See, there's something that's semwa duku kwa nini ati chali anajuanga akishaona hivi anajuanga tu udem ni yeye. This is the one. But now for the chick, we are always like let's just see, and then I'm learning, I'm observing, I'm looking, but then there could be many ladies pengine hata chali anakatia madem wengi, but ati the guy knows for sure, even if I'm playing around, this is the one.
You see, all these are dynamics that you have to understand. A man is a hunter.
Okay.
An antelope is going to be chased by a lion, not with another antelope. The lion is the one that chases to eat. So he knows he knows what he wants.
Yes.
So Jamas don't go. I gave you the story the last time and you asked, which show are we in? Because a man will go for that lady that is going to turn him on. It doesn't matter if it's a bimbo, it doesn't matter if it's an empty head or anything.
Doesn't matter.
Because when it gets where the rubber meets the road,
okay.
Lazima.
We're going to take a break.
So a man will not go after a woman that doesn't. So they know.
They have to be attracted to you.
They have to be first be attracted. These are the things they can teach you. That's why they usually say women marry men hoping that they're going to change. But they don't. But men marry women thinking that they will not change, and women change.
Okay, that is true. I agree.
Yes.
We do change. My goodness. Questions, comments, opinions. If you agree with Mr. Odada, please 111 send that in. We'll be looking at that after this very short commercial break. Welcome back to Full Circle with Mikali. We're talking matters relationship. How do you know that the person that you're in a relationship with, they truly, 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 truly love you? We've been given a couple of pointers. If they're giving you Love gives, so they're giving you, and it's not in the big gestures. It's, I am giving you my sweater. I'm giving you my wristband that I like. If they give you time, if they're communicating and it is not all concentrated around last, then you're good to go. Probably. But hizo vitu kama ziko. But then again, kuna swali imeingia hapa, Odada, for you. Good morning, Mikali. I'm in a relationship and all is well. He gives, he creates time for me and us. But when my partner is going through something, for example, maybe hana pesa, he tends to get annoyed and he ends up insulting me, calling me names, which makes me feel that he doesn't love me. He later apologizes, but I forgive him. But I'm struggling to forget. Please advise.
Those are red flags, because one of the attributes of love is they care full time for you. And if they do care full time for you, I'm not saying that there are no conflicts in relationship.
Yes.
But again, they have to put in the work. So if he apologizes and he comes out apologizing, then you're supposed to realize that it's just the tensions and pressures of life. So long as they don't physically abuse you, and when things are going down, men don't know how to deal with it, because inherently they know we are providers. So when they cannot provide, they tend to unleash that anger, vent it on someone. And since you're there, they vent it on you, but it's not a good sign.
No, it's not.
She should seek a counselor so that they can work it out. Ajue kuna time kuna pesa na time hakuna pesa. It doesn't mean if you don't have money, you vent it on your loved one.
Yes.
They did not cause you not to have money.
And there's a constant denominator, which is love.
Yes, unless the lady is the one putting so much demand on the man, and the man feel like, you know what,
You're not understanding me.
You know, you're not understanding. I've done everything to make sure that you're comfortable. So as I said, you need to look for ways of addressing issues, because if you're always pointing out like you are the one who's supposed to be doing this, and you sit down and you don't appreciate it, then you'll start getting some of these backlashes. But if you appreciate a man for whatever little thing that he's doing, then I don't think you're going to get some of these things that she's talking about.
Okay.
You have to understand one of the other way that a man knows that a woman loves her is because that woman becomes your cheerleader. She cheers you even if you're making a 3-course meal, or even if you're playing games with your friends in the house. She'll be passing and whopping the house and be like, hit him, you know, he's supporting you. Probably you're just dating, you're not even already in a relationship. So that thing carries on into the relationship, you know. So if you don't become your man's cheerleader, you become his coach, just telling him fanya hivi, fanya vile. Man don't want to be coached. Mbona ufanye hivi, mbona walipa school fees. A man, when he reaches the end, he will unleash it on you. But if you keep on cheering and say, honey, I know this is going to work out, you know what, just keep on trying, money to come, then I don't think he has to be having a mental problem to unleash it on you. So probably they're probably stuff that we don't know.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's true. We can't ignore the fact that there are women who will put you in that situation as a man. You've been providing, but just because you're not providing now, then now you're not good enough for me anymore, because sijaenda salon uku Kilimani.
Look at the way I look. Look at my friends. Everybody
at so many niende kwa estate nikatengeneze nywele na so.
Yeah. Putting unnecessary pressure. Because you've heard what she said. The man is a nice guy. Even when he vented out on her, he comes back and apologizes, and her she can't forget. I think she's supposed to see her. She's supposed to see a counselor, because I think the problem is her, not the gentleman. Because if a gentleman...
But the insults, we can't ignore that as well.
If the gentleman unleash it on you and they don't feel nothing, they won't come and apologize.
That is true. But the insults should go.
Yes. So both of them need to see a counselor
to just get
because you're not going to be judged on how I treat you. I'm going to be judged on how I treat you.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Hello, Mary. You guys are looking good.
Awesome.
Nashukuru. I'm 23. I'm married, but no kids yet. Mary, I've gone through hell through my marriage. My husband torments me emotionally to a point he has made me lose my self-esteem. I have no work, so I depend on him. He keeps on telling me he married me because of my dad. Then he apologizes and I forgive him. Please, I have been trying to move out, but he keeps on apologizing. He even told me once that he has a lot of ladies who want him. Here. Please advise on what to do.
Awesome. You know, this is not a session about am I married to the right person?
Not.
I think she's not married to the right person.
Okay.
It's sometimes it's very hurtful to tell someone something like that. You're not married to the right person. When you're married to the right person, the romance doesn't fade. It just takes new angles because you're going through different whatever states of time.
Yes.
But if a man is constantly abusing you, it doesn't matter if it's physical or verbal.
Yes.
Sister, look for a counselor. If he doesn't change, you need to call it quits. Yes.
Okay.
Because if they verbally abuse you, the next time they'll physically abuse you.
Okay.
I was working with some lady who told me the gentleman threw a hammer and it missed her head, and she was saying, I am praying, I'm waiting for the voice of God. That hammer was the voice of God.
Yes.
He spoke so loudly, like,
Go.
We don't want you. You moved in
Oh
full
my
and
God.
whole, and you come out in a casket.
No.
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 Si lazima ikuwe hivyo.
Yeah.
Chomoka.
Okay.
Yes.
Hello, Mikali. As a lady, when considering marriage, which factor should be more important? Chemistry between two parties or love in actions? I think this is in relation to our topic.
Awesome. Chemistry is good. And as I told you, Jama is the one who pursues. So if he comes and you feel like, yes, I want to be pursued with this, chemistry has already been established. It's there. So the most important things are these signs that I'm giving you. These signs that I'm giving you. It's ladies that really always want to know, does he really loves me? But if let me give you, for example,
Yes.
another sign is priority. You're not a Johnny come late in his mind. When he's thinking about taking a vacay, he talks about in terms of we, not I and my boys. You know, if even is going to watch soccer, the lady is your cheerleader. So the lady will be invited. Like today, we'll be at the sport bar. We are watching football. You can come hata kama watch. You're not watching that football. So you are in his plans. He's putting you in his plans. So these are the things you're supposed to be looking for. Forget chemistry. I think even men have chemistry with those prostitutes that they sleep. It has to be it has to go beyond the bedroom.
Okay.
Because life does not happen in the bedroom.
Okay.
Life happens outside the bedroom. When the kids come, there's no time for bedroom all the time. But it's part of it. It's a minor, like 10%, 20%, 30%. But it's very important because that's what causes the family to be a family unit as such. But mambo ya chemistry wachana nayo.
Okay. Love in actions.
Yeah, love in actions.
Hi. Hello, Mikali. I'm Jessie from Kitengela. Now, I have this big issue with my man. We are newlyweds, and my husband deals with Juakali. He's so busy from Monday to Sunday, and he comes home so late at like 10 p.m. Will I be so annoying when I keep on asking for my time?
I don't know jua kali gani inafanywa mpaka
Saa nne usiku.
saa 4 usiku. A man that really loves the family is always in a rush, especially if you're newlyweds.
Yeah.
You're always in a rush. You know, he puts you first. So another sign is the man prioritizes and puts you first.
Yes.
In other words, you know what? If you're newlyweds, man, my boys, kaini kwanza kando. I've just married this woman, you know.
Yeah.
So, but if he's chilling out until 10, kuna mali anapitia. Ke hapo hivyo ni vile Kenya kunaga cheaters. But ukifuata tu vizuri, kuna mali anapitiaga na unakuja home. So sometimes if you ask them if they're not doing anything bad, they'll tell you, oh, mwanamke, she nags a lot and it's stressful and all that. I'd rather go out and just chill out and enter that house and sleep, like 2 minutes of sleeping. So there are many things that we are not being told. And sometimes even women who are in this relationship, they don't know they're stressing this man. But if a man wants to go home to peace, if you've not created an environment as a woman that house is peaceful, you're always nagging and shouting and making a lot of noise, then a man will better watch football with his boys and come home when you're slept and sneak in bed and leave before you wake up.
Okay.
Yes.
Hello, Mikali. I have a boyfriend, and I feel he loves me so much. He is there for me, engages me in everything, and I believe he is the one. This is Lucy from Kisii. Thank you so much for that feedback. Mgeni anasema, good morning, gorgeous. Say hello to Odada and tell him he looks awesome.
Thank you very much.
Man, then my question is, where does this lovey-dovey thing go after mmeka na jamaa but mbeleni ma text tu kila time na macall? This lovey-dovey thing, where does it go, Odada?
You know, life happens. Even if it doesn't go, it just reduces in intensity. If it goes completely, then you guys should start looking into things of, change
To create excitement.
go to Mombasa or take a Viking, go to Dubai or something. Do something out of that four corners of the ordinary. It's just rekindle the love. I mean, it's already there. It's not like it wasn't been there. But when life happens, kids come in and all these things, you have to rush the kids. Everybody comes home tired. But sometimes get a nanny.
Yeah.
And take your wife out for dinner. Or go out somewhere and watch a movie. Those are the things that's going to help. But when a man is thinking of paying bills, he cannot think of this. And paying school fees. These are bills that were not there when you guys were just dating. Now they're just piling up. He has to cut his money to go decide the school fees, go to paying the rent and all that. And even you feel like most of the money is not going on my hobbies and all that.
Yeah.
So the only thing is take a retreat.
Find ways.
Find
Take
ways.
a walk. Uhuru Park is nice.
Exactly.
Do fun activities together. Just something that will be out of the ordinary to just spark things up. Rose from Saika, anasema, I'm loving the show. For me, I have this man who never calls me ever. And when I do call him, he's always busy doing something, but he keeps on telling me that he loves me. I don't know what to believe anymore. I don't know.
That's where we started.
That's where we started.
If
That's
he's
where we
not
started.
creating time for you, he doesn't
Yes.
come to see you.
Yes.
He doesn't come to check on you.
Doesn't call
He doesn't call you. Sister, he is after his fleshly desires.
The end.
Yeah, the end.
The
Trust
end.
me, there's somebody, you will see them online than they've told you good night, but they're still online. There's somebody who's being chatted. Someone who's being talked to, not just you.
Not just you.
So it's not about, don't believe, as I've told you, don't believe what they say. Believe the actions.
Heimwix, Heimwix, Faith from Ruiru. I have this guy, he's been treating me like a queen.
All right.
Gifts, dates, and gives me his time, and he says he loves me. But thing is, I don't love him yet. Is it possible for me to fall in love as time goes by? I don't want to waste his time, but I really like the way he treats me, because unlike my toxic ex, he never did half of what this guy does for me. Please help me. Thank you.
Ladies have a way of falling in love with people that take care of them. I've seen so many ladies that are dating 70-year-old, 80-year-old, and they're like, he takes care of me, he pays my bill, he treats me nicely. But the day they're done with that 70-year-old, they actually realize that I used to love this man. Because when a woman is cared for, that's one of the greatest signs of love. So trust me, if she hangs on in there, when that man decides to leave, she will know actually for sure
I loved this guy.
that she loved that guy.
So is it possible for you to wait to feel it so that you're able to say it back to them? Because probably this man has come hivi na kila kitu kwa sababu yeye amesha muwa ni wewe anapenda na he's not shying away from showing you, but you're not there yet.
For this lady, I think she's not even gotten over the ex. That's why she's throw the man inside there. She's talking about not like the other one. So the other one was very significant, but this one is the best thing that ever happened to me. But you know what? The other one is still there. But if she hangs on there, If
This is a good thing.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
This is a good
if
thing.
given opportunity, she cannot go back there.
Okay.
She'd rather remain with the good treatment
Okay.
and being called queen.
Yes.
Yes.
Mwikali, there is nothing like love in our urban life. It's just money, money, and money. You go broke and she flees or stays and she gets sponsors. It's that simple, and sooner people know that, the sooner that people know that, the easier life will be. Peace is all I want. For me, it's God, me, and kids. Nothing else matters in this universe. Weh.
Who hurt you? Nani alikuumiza? Just because you don't believe God exists doesn't mean that He doesn't. It's not based on what you believe. The people who have found love and true love, and they have lived happily ever
after.
Yeah.
That's true.
So if it's not working for you, doesn't mean it doesn't work for everyone else. Those are misleading principles that you should get rid of.
Hey, okay. I think we have time for one more question. Yeah? Okay. Hi, Mwikali, I'm Joe. My question is, if you're willing to give gifts to your lover, but she says that's enough for the gifts and wants no more, is that really normal? I think Joe anapatiana gifts. Alafu mresh amesema achana na hizi gifts. Ama pengine anampatia gifts zenye ajisikii nazo. Is that normal for?
It is not. It is abnormal. It's just a clear indicator that that lady doesn't feel you, or she's seeing someone else. And if she's straight, she doesn't want to accept gifts because they know these gifts zitakuja kudaiwa. They know that the more unakula sabusa ya pilipili, they will come for their samosas. So this lady is just playing like, you know what, I thought we are friends, but this gift, they keep on coming, this Jama is feeling something. He wants to keep me, but I don't want to be kept by him. So they will not receive. And actually, we counsel and say, ladies, do not receive gifts from
people that you
from people or from a gentleman that you don't love, or you don't see yourself in a future with them. You'd rather say no
to the gifts.
To the gift. Before I forget.
Yes. 30 seconds.
One sign also that you should look into is when they start introducing you to their friends and their family.
That's a good sign.
If you're just being hidden huko, just know maze, jama ayuko idha yako.
How can people get in touch with you, Dada?
Well, my number, cell phone number is 0722 441511, 0733 756611, and you can follow me on social media, Dada Okello.
Okay.
Both Instagram and Facebook.
Yes. Thank you so much, Dada. Always lovely having you on the show. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We will be right back. This is Full Circle with Mwikali.